Hello, I'm Marie Laveria, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today, I was thinking of my title to this channel is living with simplicity and discovering what matters. I have to read it out because it's so long. Anyway, I've said a lot about living with simplicity, and I've really been contemplating the words discovering what matters. And I have 4 particular areas that I want to cover, and tonight I'm starting with one of them. So they are joy, love, peace, and freedom. And tonight I really want to talk about joy. A long time ago, well, first of all, 4 years ago when I started this channel in 2022, my very first video was on, are you happy? And I went on about explaining that it's our birthright to be happy. It's okay to be happy. The way that I was brought up and lived my life as a younger person, I didn't realize I was supposed to be happy or even think about being happy. I remember a friend of mine had asked me, I had 2 little kids, 7 and 5. I'd been married for 7 years. Actually, I'd been married for 7 years, and I had a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And my friend said to me one day, asked me if I was happy, and I didn't know what to answer because I had never thought about it. And I kind of said yes. Anyway, over the years, I've been thinking about happiness. And what comes to me is joy. Joy, I'll explain it I looked it up online, and I'll give you the definition online because it's really a clear definition. Joy is a deep, lasting state of contentment and purpose. So joy is a deep, lasting state of contentment, I don't know why I can't say that word, and purpose that persists despite difficult circumstances. So it's an inner thing, while happiness is a fleeting, intense emotion, dependent on positive external events and achievements. Joy is a deliberate choice or internal state. As I said, it's an inside job. Whereas happiness is a temporary reaction to situations. So one of the ways that I try to nurture joy in my life is I do a daily, I have a journal here. I call it my grateful journal. And every day I write the date. And I write today, I write, I am grateful for, : and then I write 3 thoughts. Could be as simple as, it's sunny out today. I'm happy. I appreciate the sun because I live in Maine and we haven't had many sunny days lately. It could be all kinds of reasons why I'm grateful for. But whatever they are, as simple as they are, it could be that I'm going to be spending time with a friend today. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my dog being healthy. He's got a lot of conditions. So all of these things, when we think about what we're grateful for, add to our joy because it's an inner thing. It builds up. It helps us practice being joyful when we take the time to write in our grateful journal. In this world today, people say, oh, our neighbors are so successful. And usually what they mean is they have a big house, maybe 2 houses, maybe one summer home and one winter home. They have a nice car or 2. They have a nice job, make a lot of money. People today, normally, when they refer to someone as being successful, they mean that they make a lot of money. It's all got to do with material accumulation or accessibility. I'm not saying everybody's like this, but I'm saying, generally speaking, if people say, oh, they're so successful, maybe they have a good marriage, they have a successful marriage, it has to do with these things. Now, when I say someone is, my definition of being successful is to have inner joy, is to be full of joy. That's success for me. And I'm not saying I'm there all the time. I'm just saying that's my definition of success, is to have joy, to be very joyful. So I just wanted to, make a point about, it's part of my spiritual practice to have a grateful journal, because it does nurture the joy within me. And I think having joy in our lives makes us more open to the other three things that I find that are very important. It makes us have the ability to love, have a loving looking at things in a loving way, looking at people in a loving way, looking at ourselves in a loving way. It helps us have peace in our life. To be joyful is a very peaceful feeling. And then the word freedom for me is very important. And that's one of my important words in Discovering What Matters that I'm going to talk about in the later sessions, videos. Freedom to choose. Freedom to choose that I want to be joyful. I want to experience peace. Peace is one of my most important emotions. And if I encounter people that take away my peace because of their attitude or their negativity, excuse me, I usually stay away from people that do that. I don't watch the news too much. I just kind of like to watch the weather and maybe the highlights of what's happening in my state, in my neighborhood. But I try to stay away from things that will take away my sense of peace. I'm not living in under a rock. I want to know what's going on, but I don't want it to wear me down or weigh on me so badly that it takes away my peace. Because I think feeling at peace is very, very important. And I value that. So freedom is kind of like the juice that allows me to choose how I want to feel. I feel free to decide who I hang out with and what I listen to, so I can maintain my sense of peacefulness and my sense of joy. And so that's my message for today. I thought there was something else I wanted to add, but that's all I'll say for now. Until next time.